Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Valeria and in this pick a card reading we are going to see who your soul family is and when you are going to meet them or if you met them already. So I'm really excited for this video. I already have a good feeling about this. We're going to see some positive messages. I also included some specific cards in this reading to have a look at some of the members of your soul family who will play like an important role in your life. So at first I intended this reading to be like a soulmate reading, but like for platonic soulmates, but then I was like, maybe I should make the subject a little bit bigger and let's just do it about soul family, because I know those bigger cards are also pretty wanted here on YouTube. So that's what we're doing today. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. For personal readings, the link is down below. Also, feel free to claim any messages from this reading, and if you hear something that does not resonate for you or you'd like to change it, know that you still have the power to change your future. If you want to know more about how you can use pick a cards to like change your future or to create your reality, and how you can use pick a cards in your favor, you can check out my latest video, which is titled How to Use Pick a Cards in Your Favor, or like what's it exactly is it called? I'll link it somewhere in the screen and in the description box down below so you can check it out, how to use pick a cards in your favor. So with all that being said, let's introduce our piles for today. We have 3 piles. For pile number 1, we have the beautiful green Adventurine. For pile number 2, we have the Citrine, also really beautiful. And for pile number 3, we have the clear Quartz. So you can pause the video if you need to meditate on the cards or do whatever it is that you need to do to pick the pile that will suit you the best. Once you have selected your reading, once you've selected your pile, you can skip to your reading using the timestamps I will provide for you down below, and then I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Let's get started. As usual, I'm gonna start with the tarot. So, dear angels, spirit guides, and higher self, the collective of pile number 1, tell us about pile number 1's soul family. Who is pile number 1's soul family, and what do they need to know about them? When are they going to meet? How can they recognize them? We have the first card, the Magician. So I feel for most of you who are watching, you already met your soul family, or you already met a part, like some of your soul family members. You already know a couple of them. I'm seeing for some of you, it's your parents who are a part of your soul family, maybe even a sibling, someone in your family that you just click much better with than the rest of your family. So they are not just like your blood family, but also a part of your soul family, which is really beautiful because I see that they have helped you to grow in a way that no one else could have done. So you as a child received like a lot of support, or you were taught like by your parents or by your siblings in some kind of way, and that really helped you a lot in your development. That really benefited you a lot. It's even possible that multiple of your family, like your blood family members, are also your soul family members. So like I said again, I'm seeing parents and siblings, but like grandparents is also possible. So the next card we have is the 8 of Materials. So the 8 of Materials, or the 8 of Pentacles, it talks about work, about working for your money and such, and working for your abundance. So I'm seeing that you, together with your soul family, you are involved in something that is making you money. It's making you abundant. So the options that I am seeing here is that you run some kind of business together, or you're working for the same company. Perhaps you're just like helping each other out in some kind of way, just like giving friendly advice and things like that, or giving business advice. So you're not necessarily business partners, but you are helping each other. Or you just you're sharing your wealth with each other. So it's like you are very free in helping each other and giving each other money in case someone needs to borrow money. You're very free in that. So if you ever are in money problems, I see that your soul family will help you out, and they will just help you freely and not really expect anything back. Well, they might expect you to pay back the money that they borrowed you, but not with like any interest. The next card we have is a Two of Inspiration. So in addition to seeing people who you already know, I'm also seeing people part of your soul family who are further away. This feels like a small group of people. So it might just be like one or two people from your soul family who are living further away, or this could simply mean that you don't know them yet. So then they are like, you don't know them, so in that way they are far away from you. Another thing I'm seeing is that you will be traveling with your soul family. So you might go on a road trip, you might travel around the world, or around across a continent, or you just might go on trips a lot of times. You might even be visiting other members of your soul family who are living far away, like I mentioned before. Or while you are on a trip, you will meet your soul family there. That is also something that I'm picking up. Besides that, I see that you and your soul family, you have the same vision. So that again kind of ties in with the Eight of Materials, where I was talking about that you could be working together on something that is earning you money and is giving you abundance. So I see that in some way you have the same vision on something, that you understand each other like no one else does. You understand each other so much that you are able to like work together in a team very well. You're able to run a business very well. Like there's no jealousy, there's no envy. It's not like that there's one person who feels like they are better than the rest, or that they deserve it more. There's a lot of equality going on here, which is really beautiful. I'm also seeing there could be a difference in age. So this could again be related to your parents might be part of your soul family. So then obviously there's an age gap between you and your parents. So take it however it resonates. So some of you might have blood family members who are part of your soul family. Some of you might have people living further away who are your soul family. Some of you, might have all of the above. So just fit it however it resonates. What else for pile number one about their soul family? What can they expect from them? We have the Hierophant. Really beautiful. I love the imagery on this card. So with this card, it's a Hierophant, but it also kind of reminds me, or it just reminded me of the Hermit as well, because there is this single person sitting on this rock. So you might have felt in your life like you were kind of alone. You might still be feeling that right now, even if you have already met some of your soul family. You might be feeling like alone or like distant from people, like people don't really understand you, like they understand you but not on like the deepest level of who you are. I do sense that within your soul family there is also a romantic soulmate there, so someone that you can be like romantically involved with if you wish that, of course, if that's something that you desire. So if you are feeling lonely because you have not found a romantic partner yet that fits you, know that they are out there. someone from your soul family is that romantic soulmate for you, and they will find you with the lanterns that I'm seeing here. They will find you because you are a part of the same soul family, so you will find each other. The next card that popped out is the Ten of Voices. So in case this resonates for you, pile number one, just don't be so down about it. I also addressed this in my video where I talk about how to use pick a cards in your favor, that if you hear something like in a pick a card you don't like, or you're feeling down because you don't have something that you want, feeling down about it is like not going to help you. Of course it's okay if you're feeling down, if you're feeling sad, but if you continue to feel that way, nothing is going to change. So even though it's completely valid to feel down and you should give yourself that time to feel like that, you should also you should encourage yourself to believe in that what it is that you want can actually happen and that it's not just a dream. So I'm telling you here right now that there is a soulmate out there for you. They are looking for you. You might have actually already met them in some kind of way, but you're not aware that they are your soulmate, or you're still figuring that out. So don't worry, there is someone out there for you in case that is what you are looking for. And don't focus too much on the Ten of Swords, on that feeling like that you're feeling down, or that you don't have what you want, or that you don't think it's going to work out, or that it's meant to be. If you want this soulmate, if you want to be together with them, then you choose that. You say to yourself, I choose to be with my soulmate. I choose to be together with them, and that choice is going to bring you that. It's going to make your desire come true. So don't focus on what it is that you don't have. And look at this. The next card we have is the Two of Cups. So this is the outcome. This is the outcome of the reading, basically. The Two of Cups is the soulmate card. And look at the back of the deck. We have the Six of Cups, which is also considered a soulmate card, or related to like past lives and soulmates. So there is someone out there for you, someone that you will be falling in love with, someone who will inspire you as well, and you will inspire them, and they will understand you in a way that no one has understood you before, even not the other members of your soul family. So I encourage you to just keep repeating this to yourself, that you have a soulmate out there and that you will be together because that's what you choose. And ignore whatever you see in the 3D. So if you get triggered by watching couples walk around or watching romance movies or whatever, just ignore it and avoid it, stay away from it as much as you can, and just focus on what it is that you want, because I see that this focus and this concentration on the outcome that you desire is going to get you what you want without any detours. So without any blockages, without you manifesting anything in your life that you do not want. Let's now have a look at your oracle cards. First of all, we have the card No, Wait, Postpone, Pause, Say No. So this might be what you're telling yourself, because it just really, like, this landscape also, it seems kind of similar to each other. I know it might seem a little bit far-fetched, but I just realized that those cards really look alike. So you might be saying this to yourself. You might be saying no to yourself. No, now is not the time. No, I will not find that person. No, there is no one right for me. And I just want to reiterate again that whatever you choose to have, whatever you choose to experience, whatever you choose to believe is what is going to show up in your reality. So if you believe that you do not deserve a soulmate, if you believe that there is no soulmate out there for you. This is what is going to manifest in your reality. And you don't want that, right? Pile number one, you don't want that. You actually want someone to show up. So you need to start changing the story that you are telling yourself. It's not time to wait. It's not time to postpone. If you want this soulmate, then tell yourself that. Change the story and tell yourself, yes, I do want that soulmate. That person is out there for me. My soul family is looking for me. And you will find each other and you will all be happy together. Like the Two of Cups is here. You will be happy if you choose to. So change the story that you're telling yourself in your head and stop saying no and start saying yes to yourself, okay? This is what I'm hearing very clearly. Start saying yes to yourself. Start saying yes to your desires, to what it is that you want. Okay? Let's have a look at the next card now. We have the card You're Ready. Oh my god, that is so fantastic, pile number one. Look at these two cards. This one says no, you have to wait, and this one says you're ready. This is what you need to believe. You're already ready. You're ready. If you believe you're ready, you are, pile number one. This is so beautiful. I actually want to cover this card up so that you're not reminded of it anymore. I'm gonna put it like this. You're ready, pile number one, and you need to start telling yourself that story as well. You need to start affirming, I am ready. I am ready for my soul family. I am ready for my soulmate. And the sun just started shining. I don't know if that's noticeable on camera, but this is beautiful, pile number one. This is your confirmation. You are ready for this, and it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for you, pile number one. Now for the last two cards over here, like I said in the introduction of this video, I shuffled some cards who will represent specific people from your soul family. So the first card we have is the Shekinah, Sacred Self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So the Shekinah is the feminine aspect of the creator force. So in a way, she's like the mother, she is the divine feminine. So in your soul family, there is someone who represents the divine feminine. So this could be your mother, your grandmother, or a sister, even someone like a very good friend of yours who embodies the nurturing aspect, the nurturing and the feminine aspect of creation. This person is also very expressive, very creative. They might be, or she, it's likely a she, but they might be dancing in some kind of way, expressing themselves through dance and through all kind of different arts. You can recognize them like this. With the dove here, they have a very light and pure energy. I first got the idea that they just have a fair complexion, but obviously the woman in this card does not have a fair complexion, so it doesn't have to be. It's just that the way they shine from inwards to outwards, like they shine, they radiate like this beautiful light. And that is what that dove represents. So that is what that fairness represents. It's really beautiful. They have a very motherly, nurturing, and pure energy to them. And the last card we have is Master Jesus with forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible this time. So this is just another confirmation that likely your father is a part of your soul family, and he incarnated with you as your father, or it could also be a grandfather as well. But they incarnated with you to teach you forgiveness, because this is something that was very important for you to learn, like from the get-go. Like as you were young, while you were young, it was important for you to learn forgiveness and compassion for others as well. Again, this card also mentions light. So just like this feminine character over here, this male character also carries a very beautiful light energy to them, but it's definitely more of a masculine vibe that I am picking up. So this character, like whether it is someone from your like your blood family, or if it's someone you know or do not know, regardless of the situation, they will teach you about forgiveness and about love and about compassion for others as well. They might be involved in charity or helping people in some kind of way. Even helping plants and flowers is also what I am seeing. So that is all I'm seeing for you guys for this reading. Thank you so much, pile number 1, for watching this video. I hoped you enjoyed it. I also hoped it resonated for you. In case it did, you can leave a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys! Hello there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started and have a look at who your soul family is. So, dear angels, spirit guides, and the higher self, the collective of pile number 2. Who is pile number 2's soul family? What do they need to know about them? When are they going to meet them? Okay, we have the Muse of Inspiration. See what else we have for pile number 2. Pile number 2, what do we have about their soul family? The next card we have is the Ace of Voices. So I will be putting this card like this for now. So let's see. With the Muse of Inspiration, like the first thing I picked up is that there might be some members of your soul family who are not incarnated with you in this moment, like in this incarnation, but they do stand with you from the spirit side. So I'm really getting the vibe that they are like looking down on you, like they are looking at you while you are on earth and while you are living your life, and they are sending like support and light to you as much as they can. So I don't know if you were already aware of this, but so anytime that you feel like someone is watching you, or there is just, you're picking up on some kind of energy that feels like very protective and very safe, it's like the people from your soul family that are helping you. And I'm seeing that there are at least like 2 members of your soul family who are on the spirit side looking at you. The next card we have is the Six of Inspiration. So I'm seeing with, so that this is the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands, that you have an important purpose here. You are likely involved in public speaking in some kind of way. So you might be speaking out on social media, or you have a job which is like involved maybe in PR or in communication, things like that, where you're really talking to people and you're really showing people like an image of yourself, or like an image, you're like a representative of something, of what you do or what you believe in, something like that. And this is why it's very important that you are protected, because not only do you have a very important job, also from a spiritual perspective, you have a very important job, like a life purpose here on earth, but you're also in the public eye in some kind of way. There are a lot of people looking at you, and not to be judgmental or to be like talking down to people, but not everyone is, you know, not everyone has the right intentions. Not everyone is always positive. There are people who are spreading hate. There are people who are saying like, or leaving mean comments and things like that, and you are being protected from that. Even you might pick up on that, you might read comments about you or about what you stand for, but it does not I'm feeling that it does not affect you because you are protected. You're not feeling that like effect that it could have because you're protected from that, which is really great. So your soul family is like really protective over you. They know how important and how hard the job is that you have here on earth. So they want to support you as much as they can. They are also cheering you on from their side. The next card we have is the Fool. So I'm definitely feeling that you're bringing something new into this, into life. So you might be working on something that is not discussed a lot, like in the media or things like that, or you're inventing some kind of product, or you're thinking of ideas of what you could do to like improve like the world and improve nature and things like that. But another thing that I'm picking up is that you made a very bold choice by incarnating in this time. It really feels like you just took a leap of faith and that you were like, I'm going to incarnate on Earth and I'm going to try to change something and I'm going to try to help the Earth and trying to help the people. It feels like really like a leap of faith from like your side. You're putting your faith into humanity, into the world, and you have a very like that intention of coming here is very pure. And this is also like you take that with you in your life. Basically, it's noticeable that you are here with pure intentions and that you're a pure person. You might even be someone who like does not have a lot of incarnations, or you didn't have a lot of incarnations, and now you're so pure, you're so like innocent, not to say like, I mean innocent because you haven't experienced a lot of earth lives, so that you're really appalled by things like hate and violence and anger, and you really don't get that. You simply don't get it. And that is all because like you're not used to those vibrations of anger and hate and things like that. You're used to a much higher and purer vibration. That is what the Fool is representing here. It really feels like you started on a journey and that you're learning a lot of things about like things that are typically human. So things like I said, like hate and anger and fear and things like that. So that is another reason why you are protected so much, because it could be very easy for you to get caught up in those kind of things or to be brought down by things like that. Like if this resonates for you, pile number 2, like I personally also experience sometimes these episodes where I'm like, why are people hating on each other? Why are we not just understanding of each other, you know? Why can't we just let each other be? So I really understand how you feel at times. What else do we have for pile number 2? For pile number 2, the sun really just started shining like crazy. It's been like gray and raining like the whole day, and just in the middle of filming pile number 1, the sun suddenly started breaking through a little bit, and now it's just full on sunshine. So I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I think it's alright. Maybe I will close the curtain later. But you know, when there's sun, I'm going to enjoy it because I live in a place where we do not have a lot of sun. So let's have a look at your next card, pile number 2, which is the 3 of Inspiration. This is also one of my favorite cards in this deck because I love what it represents. So in this card, you see a girl who's standing on these dominoes who are falling over, and she cannot she cannot jump to the dominoes over here because they fell over. So it's like her path is blocked. But if you look really well, you can see in the background that there is this kind of invisible door behind her, only she's not seeing that yet. And so I love this this card, like this illustration, because it shows that sometimes when the path that you want to take, like it falls over and it seems like you're stuck and you can't move forward, it's actually because you're being pushed into a different and a better direction, which is that door representing. So that door is now materializing for you, basically. So I see that there's some kind of door opening for you, and this could be related to a lot of things. It could be related to like job opportunities, things like that, opportunities in love as well, or maybe even a door to like your psychic abilities, or a door to communication with your guides, or even with your soul family who is on the other side supporting you. It might also be a door to self-love, so fit it however it fits, pile number 2. And if more of those things resonate for you, just claim them, or claim all of them if that's what you want. And the last card we have is the 10 of Wands. So with this, it's funny because now your soul family is starting to speak directly. It's okay to take time off for yourself, pile number 2. It's okay to take a rest and to not always work so hard. Sometimes you are allowed to leave the work up to other people. That is a very specific message that I'm getting. But it's okay to take a rest and to let other people figure it out for now, just so that you can take a breather and just focus on yourself a little bit. So this is what your soul family wants you to know, that in some way you're working too hard, or you're being too hard on yourself, and your soul family is asking you to take it easy and do not take like on all the responsibilities or all the burdens, because they're not all yours. You can share them with others, and some of the burdens and responsibilities you take upon yourself are not even yours. They're like not yours to carry, so just leave them. Lighten your load, and in that way the journey will become much easier for you, pile number 3. Let's now move on to your oracle cards. We first of all have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And isn't that amazing? And look at this. I was just talking about this doorway here, and there's always also a doorway over there, and then with trust your path. So if you find yourself in a situation that you're stuck, you feel like you're stuck or not moving forward, or you don't know what to do, I see that the solution is right in front of you. You're just not seeing it yet because it has not like been exposed to you. Like this doorway, it's still kind of invisible, so it's going to show up before you. It's going to show up right in front of your nose, so it's not like there's a chance that you are going to miss it. You are going to know it when you see it. So again, this could be related to a couple of different things. Pile number 2 really depends on your situation. But whatever situation you feel stuck in, whether it's love or career or like self-love, there will be an opportunity for you to release that and to move on into a different direction with a much brighter future. And in case you are scared of taking that leap of faith into that different direction, just ask yourself, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew that the new path that you were taking, if you knew that you were supported in that, would you take that path or would you not? You know, sometimes it helps us to think about like the consequences of like the choices that we make in that way. Like in the end, is it going to make me happy or is it not going to make me happy? So ask yourself that in case you ever start to doubt in which direction to go. Maybe the risk is like worth it. Maybe it's worth taking the risk. Maybe it's not. Like it's all up to you, of course. But just don't not do anything because you're scared of it, right? I always say this in my readings. Don't make decisions based upon fear. Make decisions based upon your heart and based upon love, because if you make decisions based upon fear, you're only going to have regrets. You're only going to end up having regrets. So for the next card, we have Don't Stop. Don't stop, pile number 2. Don't stop doing what you're doing. You're doing fantastic. Like, we have like so many like synchronicities here with walking a path. Like the Fool as well. The Fool is taking a leap of faith. Here I was talking about these dominoes that fell over, that you can like not continue your path. Here we have Trust Your Path, and here we have Don't Stop. Like it's all giving you like the same message. All these cards are encouraging you to move forward, and maybe you are simply looking, like this whole situation is about you looking for your soul family, you looking for people who understand you and who will be with you. Well, if that is the case, like this whole story still like stands. You're almost there. Like there's going to be an opportunity for you there to like meet them or to talk to them or whatever your situation is. Don't stop now because you're almost there. Don't stop like chasing what it is that you desire, because you're like almost there. You're doing so well. Like your soul family from the spirit realm is really encouraging you to go forward. You're almost there. You're almost there, pile number 2. So in these next 2 cards, we're going to have a specific look at 2 people from your soul family. We first have the card Bridget with Inner Strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have power. And this really feels like one of your soul family members who's on the spirit realm. This person, like this this soul, is giving you inner strength. They are giving you the power of fire, the power of passion and inspiration and drive and persistence. So in case you ever feel like you need some extra motivation or some extra drive, you can call upon this member of your soul family to bring you inner strength and to light that fire under your ass so you can you can continue on with what you are doing. And an additional message that they want to give you is that just because they are on the spirit side and they're not with you on like earth does not mean that they are not with you. It does not mean that they are not thinking about you and that they're not helping you and that they're not talking with you. They are walking side by side you, even though like they are not in the physical with you. So this is really a message that they want you to know that they are still close even though they're not physically close. And the last card we have is Diana with Focused Intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And I am not sure if I mentioned like focus and concentration in this pile or in the last pile. You probably remember. So if I did, then that's a confirmation. If I did not, well, it's still fine. Because this card still says to focus on what it is that you desire, focus on what it is that you want. I see that you have like whatever it is that you desire, pile number 2, like there is something very specific. It might be related to motherhood as well, or nurturing something or someone that you are encouraged to pursue. It might be something that like you are insecure about it, or you have your doubts about it, whether you don't know if it's really right for you or if it's really meant for you. But focus on it. If it's what you desire, focus on it and choose to have it. You're being encouraged to pursue what it is that you desire, all right? Set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So it does not matter what it is, just know that you will have it. Even if you do not completely believe it in this moment, know that you will have it if you keep being persistent and if you keep focusing on it, what it is that you want. Focus on what it is that you want and it will manifest in your reality, okay? So pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated for you. In case it did, you can leave a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys! Hello there, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's get started and have a look at who your soul family is and when you're going to meet them if you haven't already. So dear spirit guides, angels, and the higher self, the collective of pile number 3, what is it that pile number 3 needs to know about their soul family? Let's see, we have the 3 of Wands. Ooh, okay. With this card, I'm seeing like 2 possibilities. It's either you recently met a very important member of your soul family, and it's been a journey to get to them. It could have been like a physical journey as well, that you had to travel some while to get to them. Or this could be talking about that you're going to meet with them soon, but there is some kind of distance involved. So it's like, if you haven't met them yet, I see that there is a travel happening, traveling the 2 of you together, and this is a very important member of your soul family, likely a romantic soulmate, someone who will be very important to you in this life, who will inspire you a lot, is what I'm seeing, with their knowledge, with their skills, and with their interest. And it will feel like there is a door opening for you. Like, even as I'm channeling like this energy and these messages is coming through like very easily, like very smooth, and also pretty fast. Is like there's a door opening. This person is going to open a door for you. So whether you know them already or not. Let's see what else we have for pile number 3. Pile number 3 about their soul family. We have the 7 of Pentacles. I just heard that your person that I was talking about before has been waiting for you a long time. They've been looking forward to it. This is also what the 7 of Pentacles could be representing, that they've been building up to meeting you, or to asking you out, or to like getting to know you, basically. They've been gathering up their courage. They have also been making a plan, like a practical plan on how to approach you and what to say and in what order to do things. So that's really funny. They've made some kind of plan. And now they feel like they almost completed the plan, because this woman is also almost at the end of the line. So it's like there is only 1 or 2 more steps to this plan that they have. So something is closely approaching. If you are interested in someone, if you're like talking to someone or dating to someone, then they are planning on like they are planning on asking you to really commit to them. Next up, we have the Hierophant. Wow. Yeah, this person has been aware of you for a while. They have been aware that you are soulmates for a while. They are also pretty spiritual. Like, not necessarily like the kind of spiritual that they also watch pick a cards or do tarot readings, but they really believe in like in soulmates, in the universe, in that there is more between heaven and earth and that kind of stuff. So they're spiritual in that way. They believe in soulmates, and they believe they have found that in you. Next up, we have the 5 of Wands. So with the 5 of Wands, I feel like this is representing other members of your soul family. So it's likely that there are 5 of you guys, or that you will be meeting 5 more. members of your soul family, and they all have different qualities to them, but it's like you guys are like a real family. It's like you all look like each other a little bit, but you're also like different in your own right. It's really it's really funny. It's almost like you're all these like brothers and sisters who obviously have the same parents, but they all are a little bit different. Let's see what else for pile number 3. We have the 6 of Cups. So I'm getting nostalgia from this card. Let's see what else. Let's have one more card over here for pile number 3 about their soul family. We have the 2 of Swords. So I am sensing that there has been some kind of trouble in the past, although I don't think this is... It feels like it's being resolved though. It doesn't feel like it's much of a problem anymore, but it seems that just like in any family, some things also went down in your soul family, and there is something that happened that, like, I don't know what it is. It feels like I like don't have access to that information, which is fine, but it's like there was some kind of like, yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like something happened which you had to resolve. So I don't know what that is, but something happened in the past and you had to heal from that. Honestly, pile number 3, I am not sure if this is going to resonate because it's difficult to make sense of, but what I am picking up is that there might have been some abandonment within your past. So you could experience this in your current life, but you don't necessarily have to. So if that does not resonate, don't worry. But it feels like there was some kind of abandonment from your soul family, like your soul family abandoned you in some kind of way, or they left, or you left, and you joined another soul family. Like, I don't even know if that is possible, so that's why I said that I'm not sure if this is going to resonate, because it doesn't make sense to me. But it feels like you are an adopted member of the soul family, basically. You're an adopted member because of something that happened in another, like in the past or in another lifetime. So your present soul family has adopted you and has taken care of you and made sure that you were like cared for and that you were protected, and they are helping you like in this current life to release and to get rid of any fallout that's still left from you like leaving that other soul family. Maybe it's not even really that you left another soul family, but that you just found one, that at first you felt alone and you felt abandoned because you did not have anyone, and now you joined a soul family, and this soul family is really helping you to release any like fear of abandonment or rejection or feelings of unworthiness. They're really helping you. And the reason why I'm also saying this is because the Knight of Wands was here at the back of the deck, and there's this firework over here in the background, so it really feels like a victory to me. So now you've found your place. So again, I have no idea if this resonates or not, but I think that the most important thing from what I just told you is that you now belong to a soul family who is helping you in all ways that they can to release of any like past traumas or past issues that you have encountered, and they are helping you heal. They are helping you heal like in this incarnation as well. So that's really beautiful. So let's have a look at your oracle cards now. We have the card Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. That is beautiful. Creating heaven on earth. So yeah, it definitely feels like you came from a past, which we are not going to focus on too much because we don't want to focus on what we don't want, of course. But you came from a past that you did not like, so you decided to change it. You decided to look for people who understand you and who love you and who care for you. So that is who you found your soul family. I also feel like it's something that has happened relatively recently, so not like in this current incarnation that you have, but like some time before that. And you are like you recently joined the family basically, and you're now creating heaven on earth. You're creating peace within your life and within yourself, and it's happening in this moment. You're being helped by people. You're really understood by your soul family, and they have invited you to paradise. And now I feel like you still have to realize that you're in paradise. It's like you still, because based upon what we experience, right, we have certain expectations. So you're learning to let go of the expectations that you have based upon what happened to you in the past, so you can start to fully live in the moment and fully live in the paradise that you live in, actually, in this moment with the soul family that you have. The next card we have is the situation will improve. So yes, exactly, the situation is improving, even if in this moment, in this lifetime, you like resonate with the story that you have some fear of abandonment or rejection, or some feeling of unworthiness. This is improving as we speak. By you addressing this, by watching this pick a card as well, you're improving as we speak. You're improving yourself, you're increasing your self-worth, you start to believe in yourself more and more, and you start to believe that you are deserving, that you are worthy, and that you are deserving. So that's really beautiful. So I see that you're letting go of whatever happened in the past. So that is probably also the reason why I did not have access to that information before, because you're letting it go, so it's not necessary for you to know anyways. So whatever situation you are in at this moment, whatever you are experiencing, know that the situation will improve for you. Pile number 3. Now for these last 2 cards, we will have a look at 2 specific members of your soul family and what kind of message they have for you. So we have Mercury with open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. And in the beginning of this reading, I said as well that there is someone who's been waiting for you, someone who wants to get something off their chest. So this person that is interested in you is going to open up to you. They're going to get that weight off their chest. They're going to communicate with you what they really feel, and this is a big deal to them, because I feel that this person, like, we're talking about like a real person in this moment. I just want to clarify that this person is a thinker. They think a lot, but they don't like relay that information like with words often. Like they find it hard to put their thoughts into words, or to just speak openly with someone about what they're thinking. So this is really a big thing for them, to communicate with you about what they are feeling and what they think of you. And they see you in such a beautiful light. and you are such a light to them, and they really want to communicate that to you. The next card we have is Carnunos with Life Force. Express your driving passions. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Wow. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely feeling with this card that your life force is increasing in this lifetime. So again, I'm not going to go back on what might have happened in the past because that's not important anymore, but your life force is being recharged again. Your life force is coming back to you, and you will start feeling like more full of life and of emotion and of energy and of inspiration, because it feels like your whole life, or like a part of your life, you've been only running on like 50% of your power, and you are getting your power back. And with this also is likely going to come some sensual and sexual like feelings or passions that will be enhanced. So in case that happens, just know that that is your natural state of being. It's not wrong. And if there is anything else related to having fun, or doing things you love, or going out with people you love, know that that's also all right, and that is happening to you now, because like I said before, you were only running on 50% before, so you did not really take the time or the opportunity, or you did not have the time or the opportunities to express yourself in that way. But now it is going to like come to you basically. So now you are going to feel like you want to have fun and you want to explore things that you haven't done before. So just allow yourself to be you and allow yourself to do what it is that you desire, because you are supposed to have it basically. With these two cards, what I am picking up, this is also specific, that there might actually be two people who are interested in you, so two people from your soul family. One who is represented by this Mercury energy, so like air energy, a thinker, someone who's very, how do I explain this? So with a very light-hearted energy, also pretty pure. As someone who is straightforward also, and even down to earth about their feelings for you. And with this card, it's more of a fiery energy with a lot of passion, with a lot of like sensual and sexual energy. This person is really like attracted to you physically and sexually as well. So it's likely that these are two different people, but maybe for some of you it's the same person. So if that resonates for you, please claim that message, because it could be that these two different energies just came through in two different cards, but they still represent the same person, so fit it to your situation. Additionally, if this is about two separate people, two different people, how you can recognize them is that this person looks more neat and looks more put together, and this person looks a little bit more wilder, so they have much more of like a wild rock and roll edgy style. So if that helps you like recognize whoever this is, then just take that message. So with that being said, I'm going to end your reading here. Pile number 3, thank you so much for watching. I realized that this might have been kind of a weird reading. I also was kind of confused at a moment, but I hope that the biggest part of this reading still resonated for you and that you enjoyed this reading as well. So if you did, you can like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys!